Public Communication, or PubComm 111. My name is Jeff New, and I am your fall 2020 professor. And I just want to take a minute to say hello, to introduce myself briefly, to introduce the course, and to give you a brief tour of how to access our course on Canvas. So this is my 7th year teaching at Azusa Pacific, and I'm going to tell you that this fall is different than any other semester I've ever taught because we are strictly and only online. Our class is going to be composed of synchronous and asynchronous components. Synchronous meaning we will have time we gather together during our actual class meeting times via Zoom to go over class material, to have discussions, to do activities. And then asynchronous means that your assignments will be posted to Canvas and you will be able to access them and do them anytime that is good for you to do, as long as they're due before the due date. And so I want to take a minute and say, if you feel overwhelmed or stressed out by the fact that we're going to be mostly doing online instruction and learning this semester, that's okay, and you're not alone. But know that I am committed to you. I am committed to teaching you and helping you master the material that we're going to be covering in this class. I believe that this is actually an amazing opportunity for us to learn how to communicate virtually, because we're so used to face-to-face communication. Now that we've been forced for the past 5 months to do virtual communication, we're still trying to figure out how to do it and how to do it well. So we will be integrating elements of face-to-face type communication techniques and theories, as well as virtual communication techniques and theories into our class. So let's say I'm excited. If you have any questions, I want you to know that I'm available. You can email me, you can text me, you can call me. My phone number is available in the email that you're receiving this message in, but it's also available in Canvas on our course syllabus. And I'm serious. Feel free to text or call me with your question. You can also connect with me on social media. I have an Instagram and a Twitter linked for our classes so that you can follow those if that is a way that you take in information. So all that to say, I wanted to take a minute to show you how to access Canvas and how to navigate our Canvas course. So if you go to apu.edu, which is what you're seeing here, and then you go to current students, this tab right here, and you go to Canvas, you click on that, it will take you to the Canvas login. So you'll normally log in. I'm already logged in, so it's going to take me and show me my dashboard. For you, it should show you your dashboard. So it should be all of the classes that you're in or that you have been in. And so you will look for public communication, and it's going to look like this little bluish tent with a microphone in it. And then you're going to click on that, and it will take you to our class. So once you click on it, you will be taken to our class, and if you look at it, it looks very bare, it looks very simple, and it looks like there's not much going on. Now there's a couple reasons for that. Number one is I wanted to make it as simple and easy for you to access and navigate as possible. Number two is I'm only going to release information for our units and our weeks each week. I don't want to release several weeks in advance because sometimes we look at that, we start to work ahead, and we forget and we don't really focus on what we're supposed to be working on. Or we see it all and we just get overwhelmed and we think it's not going to happen. So I promise you there's not going to be any surprises, there's not going to be any kind of curveballs or anything like that. So what do you see in here? Well, let me show you. So it's simple. We have a home in our navigation window, and we have grades. So if you go to grades, you will be able to see a grade book. Obviously, there's nothing's been assigned, so nothing's posted yet. If you go back to home, there's going to be a couple different options under general. General will always be up. The first thing you will see is hallway conversations. Now this is a form, and I'll go ahead and click it. It's a form designed for you, the class, to have conversations with one another. See, if we're meeting in person, you would be walking to class and walking from class with potentially friends, classmates, and you would have small talk about the class or about life in general. And also, if we had breaks during class, you would have that opportunity as well. But we don't have that right now. So I wanted to provide a space for you to have those conversations with your classmates. And this is a space that's not graded. There's nothing official about it. It's just a place for you to have those conversations. And I will check in and I will chime in every once in a while. But this is not really my space to interact with you. This is your space to interact with your classmates. So if we go back to our board, sorry, wrong button. Hallway conversation, under that is Zoom login information. Now, our synchronous classes, that means the times where we're together, are all going to be via Zoom. So you definitely want to check out this tab as it pertains all the information, or contains all the information for our class. So here's a link. So once you get the app set up, if you need a meeting ID or our class password, it's right here. If you have any questions, again, feel free to contact me. Our first Zoom meeting will be from 10:20 a.m. to 10:15 a.m. on Monday, August 31st. So definitely be ready and be prepared for that first session. We'll go back to here. I created a PDF document for you. It's really simple. It's not fancy, but it is how to Zoom like a pro. And I encourage you to check this out and spend a little time thinking about it. Think about your lighting, think about your camera, your microphone. Again, I know not everyone has a lot of financial support when it comes to setting up, but there are some cheap and things that you can think about as far as like where you sit, as far as where the window in the room is, and if you have a table lamp that you can put in, behind your computer screen to light your face up, because we are a communication course. So part of being an effective communicator is being visible to those we're communicating to. So I challenge you just to check this out. It's not super academic. It's not super anything. It's just a little like cheat sheet for you, so that you can attack Zoom like a pro. Also on my Instagram, I have a couple playlists that I have made for how to use Zoom well, how to screen share, how to adjust everything, how to use virtual background. So be sure to check those out. Back here, the next thing you'll see is apps for the class. These are simply, let me make my head a little smaller. These are some apps for you to consider downloading if you're using or you have access to a tablet, a Chromebook, a whatever laptop you have. It might need this. Your phone. These are apps that we will be using, but you don't need the app. You can access for the most part online, but if you have the app, it'll make things easier. So I just wanted to put that together for you just to try and make your life a little simpler, because I know there's a lot of juggling going on right now. The last thing is the course syllabus. It's posted here. It has the details for the course, and we won't go over that now, as that's going to be part of our first class session. So when first week starts, you will see another section come down here. It will say week 1, and it will have your assignments for that week, which will be due by the following week. So that's what you can expect on Canvas. So at this time, if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, please feel free to address them to me. Again, email me. You can message me on Canvas. You can message me via social media. You can text me. You can call me. I'm here for you. My name is Jeff New. I am your public communication professor. And as overwhelming as things may be and as crazy as things may feel, I am so excited for fall 2020, as I think it is going to be one of our best semesters in a university experience ever. So I look forward to seeing you all on Monday. Bye.